Hello everyone, it's Courtney here from Creative Courtney, and today we're going to be making the adult glare dragon from Dragon Veil. So, let's get started. Okay, so today we're going to be making the adult glare dragon. It should turn out something like this. You'll be needing some white, some dark blue, light blue, black, gold, white, and that's it. That's all I think you need. And your hook and your 2 looms, but for the legs you only need 1 loom. You do not need the 2 looms, so just have 1 loom for the leg because we only need 2 columns. And let's start the legs. We only need 2 columns, and you're going to want to have to go back and make 3 more of them. I've done 1, and let's show you how to do another one and go back and make more. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do the leg, go back and make 3 more. Let's go. Okay, go down 3 times with dark blue and then light blue. So let's do that. It should look like this, and now double loop this with light blue and double loop this with dark blue. Now I'm going to loom them up and tie it off with a different color than this, which I'm going to use dark green, and then we're ready to attach these to the leg and make the leg. So let's go do that right now. Go down the middle column and the side column with white 9 times. Let's do that. Double loop the whole thing with white. Tie the last 2 off, creating 4 loops on each of the pegs. Take your light blue one, go through the loops on the bottom, and place it on the peg above it. Place it on the peg above it, and then do that to all of them, everywhere. So let's do that right now. So then this is what you have, that they're all on their pegs that they were after you loomed them up like this. And you're going to do the same thing to the blue one. You're going to place them on all the pegs that they were loomed up on, meant to be on. So like you go through every single loop and place them on that peg, just above it like this. So do that to the dark blue one right now. Now loom this whole thing up and pretend these things aren't even there, and loom it all the way to the top, and go back and make 3 more of these, and I'll meet you at the wing. Let's go. Let's mess with it a little bit, so the blue becomes on the top of it. I'm trying to kind of mess with it a bit, if that makes any sense at all. So now the blue is on the top, like this, and you're going to want to go back and make 3 more. I have to make 2 more, and you shouldn't have done a double loop on the leg. You shouldn't have done a double loop, but if you accidentally did, it's fixable. All you have to do is cut it off, and nothing will happen. You just cut off the double loop band, and then it's like this, and you can move the legs, the little 2 nails at the foot, wherever they want. So you should not have done a double loop there. But if you did, just cut it off, and you should be good to go. Go back and make 3 more, and I'll see you in the wing. Let's go. You're going to want to start your loom off like this, and I'll show you how to finish it off. I'm going to leave this here for a sec so you know. And so I'm just going to finish this off, and then we're going to be making the little spikes that go on it as well. The little spikes that go on the wing. So just do this, and then I'm going to do the rest, and then you can copy that. But this is the first step of what to do. Okay? I'm going to leave this here for a sec. This is what the rest of your loom should look like. I'm going to cut it off from where we left off, okay? We left off here, so then the rest of it should look like this. Or if you want to look at it, the whole thing. Here it is. You're just going to double loop the whole thing. So let's do that right now. Now you're going to take a band, wrap it around your hook, creating 4 loops. Then you're going to take a double loop and pull that on. So double looped and pull that those bands on, reclaim the end. Then you're gonna do 4 times of 2 bands. So you're gonna pull that onto 2 bands. And you're gonna do that 4 times. So let's do that right now. Then you're gonna go back and make 6 more of these. So you should have 7 in total. Let's do that right now. Then you're gonna place them all here on these pigs. And sorry for the noise in the background. They're going bananas again. Just try to focus on this because it's just knowing I don't know how to stop. I tell them stop and they won't listen. Just place them all here and place a capping band at the bottom here and then the whole thing up. Let's do that right now and try to ignore the background noise. Let's go. And you're going to want to go back and make another one and use the mirror technique I described in my other videos. Or you can just do the same thing. It doesn't really matter, whatever you choose. Whatever's easy for you. So just go back and make another one, and I'll see you in the lower jaw. Let's go. I go down, I think, 8 or 9 times down the center of the column. I think it's 8 times. Go down 8 times the 2 middle columns in the middle, and 7 times on the 2 end columns. Let's do that right now. With light blue bands, light blue. I'm using my dark blue since I don't have any light blue left. But go down those with light blue. I'm doing dark blue, but do it with light blue. So let's go. Okay, you should have this now, and just double loop everything, including these 2 right here. So double loop these, and double loop the whole thing. Let's go. Now you're gonna need some black. I'm just gonna get mine in a minute. I'm gonna go fast and quick to get the black. So you're gonna take 2 black, go down twice, and cap that, and double loop. Cap it and loom it up and make another one. So just do that at the bottom. Just go down twice, cap it, and loom it up, and then make another one. So do that right now. Then you're gonna make another one and go down 3 times instead of 2 and make 2 more. Okay, so do that instead this time with 3 times. You're going to need some gold to make the tongue, or you can use the yellow bands. So it's going to go down, I need to count it again, 1 sec. Okay, go down 4 times, 2 columns, double loop that, loom it up. I'll show you where to place that, that's the tongue, so let's go do that. Okay, it's going to go right there. Okay? Sorry, background noise again. Okay, so now you're going to loom up to, wait 1 sec. You're gonna stop on this peg here. Stop here, okay? So this whole column right here, stop here. Okay, loom up to there. Let's go. Okay, then you're gonna take the ones with only the 2 loops of black, and as you loop up those 2 on the ends, you're gonna attach it. So you're gonna go under, loop it up like this, hold the band like this, and slide a tooth band onto it, and it's gonna be facing upward. So you're going to have to like turn around-ish so it can face upward like so. Like this. You're going to do that to the other side, so do that right now. Then loom up the middle 1 more time. Next, you're going to loom up 2. 1 more time, and we're going to attach the ones with 3 loops. So loom up 1 more time in every column. Let's do that right now. Now get on the ends, you're going to, as you loop up, you're going to attach one of these little black things. Mine just got ruined, so let me fix it. So as you loop up, you're going to hold that right there, and then you're going to slide that on like that. And then you're going to like turn it, and then you're going to attach it like that. So then the tooth is facing up like this. Okay, do that to the other side. Let's go. Okay, then you're going to loom up the rest of the top. Let's do that right now. Then you're going to tie it off, take it off, and we'll be ready to do the upper jaw. Okay, let's do that right now. You're going to fix it a little bit, fix the teeth, because they might be going through the wrong way. Face them upward like this then, and then we'll be ready to do the upper jaw. Okay, so let's go. Before we move on, we have to make the little thing at the end of the chin. which is not that hard, so we're going to do it right now. So we're going to go through the double loop bands that you had at the end. You're going to take 2 blues, and you're going to pull those through. Then you're going to hold those 2 blues while you get something else, like a finger or something, to pull 2 more blues through. And you're going to go down 3 times. So do that on each of them. And then come together and tie a slip knot, and that should be done. Okay. So do that right now. You can just use a finger to hold this other one too. You don't have to have another hook. So let's do that right now. And we're going to wrap it around here. I'm going to wrap the slip knot right around there. So if we can do that, we can. It's going to look a little bit weird. We can fix that later on. See, it's going to look like this. And so now we're going to head to upper jaw. So let's do that right now. Okay. Take our we're gonna go down 2 times. 2 times first. The middle 2. And go down 2 more times on each. Then we're gonna go out on out on just 2. So we're gonna go out here. We're gonna go out here. And we're gonna go down out 8 times down the middle 2 columns. So let's do that. And 7 times on the outer columns. Let's do that right now. So it should be like this, and we're going to double loop the whole thing. So let's do that right now. And we're going to take our hook, and we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to take our band up around our hook, creating 4 loops. And we're going to take 2 bands and pull that on. I'm going to do that 3 more times, so do that right now. Okay, so now I have a 4 little thing here. This is going to be the thing that goes on the head. So we're going to take a double loop band that's on the head, and we're going to double loop it on our hook, and then we're going to pull that onto it, the headpiece onto it, and we're going to place it right back where it was, and then we're going to make it go upward like this. Okay, it's going to go like right there and face backwards like that. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to do the nostrils. There should be the dark blue. We're going to take off the double loop at there, and we're going to take off these 2. Okay, wait, we're going to take off the double loops here as well. And we're going to take off these, so then this is what you should have now. And we're going to take 2 dark blues, and we're going to wrap them around our hook, creating 4 loops. Do that to both of them. And then take the 2 that we just pulled off and pull one of the blues onto it. And then place it right where it was again. Do the same thing to the other one. Place the double loop bands where they were. So do that right now. Okay, so this we should have now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make the eyes. So we're going to take a light blue, wrap it around a hook, 4 loops. So everything's 4 loops. So it's going to be blue, black, blue, blue, black, blue. So do that right now. I'm going to take a white band and pull them all on, and then I'll show you where to place it. So let's do that right now. We're going to place them here. We're going to place them on this peg and this peg, and then we're going to split the bands and like overlap them over here somehow. Like we're just going to split them up, 2 go here, 2 go on the bottom like that. So this is what we should have, and we did the eyes, we did the nose, we did the little thing at the head. Now it's time to loom it up and attach the lower jaw, so get your lower jaw ready. And we're going to loom up to... Wait, what? Okay, we're going to have to take off the bottom double loop band along with the other blue ones, along with the other double loop bands that are on top. And you're going to want to extend it one more time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry. So just extend it one more time. So go down one more time in the middle and go down one more time on the end. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. Just extend it one more time and replace the double loop bands. Put back the tiny blue nostril bands. I'm sorry. Leave the eyes where they are. Leave everything where they are, except move it down 1. And then replace the double looped bands and add another pair of double loop bands. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm sorry. This isn't even working. Okay. I'm just gonna place another one. So, place another one of those. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Great. Okay, so now push the eyes down. Push the eyes down now. Okay, now we're gonna loom up to the eyes. Then take your lower jaw, face it downward, and do what we usually do. Go through the top bands and take off the slip knot. And then place the left side on the left side, and so on. If you can, is this better for you? I think so. Or is this better? This is better for me, so I'm just gonna do it this way. So put the left side on the left side, the right side on the right side, okay? So just do that right now. And then loom up the whole thing. No, loom up what you can. So if you place it on a peg, loom it up. Loom up that peg. And then loom it up and take it off, and I'll see you after I'm done. And take it off. I like this. Okay, and so the teeth are going to the head, so we don't want that. We're going to fix the eyes a bit. We're going to pull them through correctly. Because if they're going down through the head, that is not correct. So we have to fix the eyes. Pull it up, and then drop it down. Same thing to the other eye, and then we'll be ready to move on to the body where we attach all this. Yay! So let's finish up here and then move on to the body. Yay! Let's move on. Let's move on to the body. Let's go. Okay, first we're gonna make the spikes that go on the back, like all of these spikes. So, first you're gonna take your hook, you're gonna take a black, you're gonna loop it over your hook, creating 4 loops. You're gonna take 2 black, pull that on, make another one of those. In fact, of those little things you're gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. So we'll make 10 of those right now. Okay, so we'll do that. Then you're gonna take another black, wrap it around your hook, creating 4 loops, and take 2 bands and pull that on. Pull the loop on, and then reclaim the end, take 2 more black and pull that on. You're going to make 8 of these, 2 loops and 10 with the non-loops, so do 8 of these right now. Now after you have 8 of these are the ones, gotta make 2 more, but these are only 2. They're the exact same one and they go up to the front 2 right here. You just have to do this. You have to make 2 of these. So take your hook, wrap it around your take your band, wrap it around your hook, create 4 loops, take 2 bands and pull that loop on. So then you should have one of the ones you made in the first one, then take 2 more bands, like the second one you made, pull that on, and then take 1 more loop and then pull that on. So this one should be 3 and you should have 2 of these. So make a loop with 3 of them and then make another one. So just do 3 now. We got a little horn thingies. We're going to keep those for attaching them. So now we're going to move on to the body. You're going to take your loom and you're going to take your white, because all these white. You're going to go down the middle 2 columns of all white. We'll do that right now. Take 2 out from here, take 2, go out from there, then you know white. Then take 2 more, go out a little bit more. Then take 2 more, go out a little more here. You should have this. Then the middle, no, the outside. No, let's do the middle one. You're gonna go down 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 times near these two that are right next to the middle two. So do that right now. Go down 7 times. Okay, never mind. Go down 6 times. We'll take those last two off. And then you're going to go on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. 4 times on the outer rim. Then you're going to go in on all of them. So then it should look like this. Almost. Wait, I have to do it. Then it should look like this. Then you're going to double loop the whole thing. So let's go. Okay, then you're going to take your head, face it upside down, and attach those 2 loops to these loops at the bottom. So let's do that right now. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to attach these little claw hook thingies, but we're not going to do that yet. So we're just going to loom up to here. This thing here, these two here is going to loom up to there. So let's do that. Okay, then the middle, we're going to take the long ones, the 2 long ones that we made. And okay, so it's going to loom past, no, because we have to loom the ones outward first. So then we're going to take the tiny ones with only 1 loop. And as we loop them outward, like as we loop this one up, we're going to attach one. So we go underneath this one, and we loop it up. You have to get both of the bands. So you loop it up like this, slip one on, slip one of those black things on, make sure it's actually slipped on, and then attach it to the next peg in front of it. And hopefully the bands don't break, which I think they just did, so I have to do it again. Well, they didn't break, it just fell off. One of the bands went not in, so I have to do that again. But that's what you have to do, you just have to go through the bands. And not just one, both of them. You have to do both of them. So I'm going to do that again. Hopefully it will work this time. We're trying to make them not fall off. Okay, so now it's pointed upward. You want to try to point it downward as much as you can. You don't want it to be facing upward, you want it to be facing downward. So it's facing downward, great. And then do the same thing. Loop up these 2. The ones on the ends, do the same thing to all the ones that are going outward. So just do that. Okay, now as you loop up these 2, just take the long ones, and as you loop up those long 2, just grab that same thing and pull the long 2 over onto it. As you loop up the first middle one, and then try to face it downward as much as you can again. Face it downward, and same thing as the other one. We're doing the long ones now. We're attaching them. And then reclaim the ends right there. And then push this one downward as much as you can. Okay, so then you're going to loom up with the tiny ones again. No, not the tiny ones. Then you loop up. Okay, so this is what we have. We have the two big ones right here. Then we have the tiny ones on the ends on the going in. Then after the big ones, we're going to use 2 more tiny ones with only the 1 loop. So take a lot of more tiny ones, and we're going to loop up 1 more time on each of these columns, attaching the tiny one to each of them, if that makes any sense. I'm going to do the tiny ones here. And then right after we loom the tiny ones, so on all of them, we're going to place 2 big ones right in the middle next to them. So we have, in the middle, we have loomed up, and then the 2 big ones, then the 2 tiny ones. And we're going to do 2 of the medium-sized ones in the next columns. 2 of the medium-sized ones in the next columns. Oh, but first, we have to attach the leg. Leg is going to go, take one end of the leg. Take one end of the leg, tie it off. Take it off. Then place it here. Place it here. Make sure the blue part is facing upward. The light blue part is facing upward. Attach one here. Attach one on the other side as well from there. Sorry, I'm going a little bit fast. It's because I'm in a rush. Sorry. Then attach it to the other side. Okay, so we have our 2 legs right there, and then as we loom up, we're going to attach one of the ones with 2 loops. So let's do that. I'm just focusing on the legs and the spines now. So we're going to loom up one more time after we just loomed up past the legs. We're going to loom up one more time, attaching one more row of these long spikes. So that's what we're doing right now, attaching one more row of the long spikes with 2 columns and facing them downward for each of them. And then we're gonna, this will be the last loom up for these long spikes. And then, sorry I'm rushing again. Okay. Just face them downward, so you should have like something like this. Oh, this one's not facing downward, I have to face it downward. Okay. So after the legs, you should have, all these are the 2 ones, the long 2 ones. And these 2 here are the long ones with 3, and then everything else is the small ones. I'm not going to be needing the, we have one more small one left. We're going to save that. And then we're going to attach our back legs. We're going to attach them, loom up one more time in the middle, column stuff with the 4. So just loom up one more time, like this, and then attach them on these like we did the other one. So just go through the loops again. Go through the loops, and I'll show you where to place them, so let's go. Okay, here, attach your legs like this, and then loom up past those legs, so do that. Now we're going to touch the wing, so take your wing, we're going to touch them upward, like this, where the inside, where it's like facing upward, and we're going to loom up on the outside, like this. We're going to loom up one more time on the outside. And so we're going to attach the first, there's 3 loops, so we're going to go through the bottom loop first. I'm just going to attach them all there. I'm going to attach both of mine right now and then show you what it looks like in the end, so let's go. Okay, first wing should look like this. And you're going to attach it as you go up. So attach one, loom it up, attach it, and then attach another one, loom it up. So do the same thing to the other side, loom it up, and we're going to be ready for the stomach, okay? I mean the tail, okay? So do that to the other wing, and just, yeah, I'll meet you at the tail. So let's go. Adjust everything, and then we'll be ready for the tail. So let's go. In the middle 2 columns with white all the way down. Let's do that. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to do this design, and the middle is the light and the outside are the dark ones, because the dragon has like that kind of a tail. So you're just going to do this, and then I'm going to do the other one on the bottom, and you can copy both of them in a minute. So you can just, I'm just going to do the bottom one and show you. I'm going to leave it up here for like 5 seconds. And then we'll loom it up and go to the stomach. So I'll do the thing right now, show you, and I'll explain everything later. Let's do that. Okay, so this is what the bottom should look like. This is the bottom and that's the top. Here are them in the comparison if you want to see that. And so just attach double loop the whole thing. We're going to double loop it all with white, so let's do that right now. Attach the dragon and the whole thing up, tie each one off with one slip band up here, and I'll meet you at the stomach. So let's go. And then pull these into the body, and I'll show you what that looks like after we attach the stomach, after we do the stomach. So let's go to the stomach. go down the 2 middle columns with the light blue you have and all the way down the 2 middle columns. Let's do that. So then off of those 2 lines, we built this. Okay, I'll let you stare at it for like 5 seconds. Pardon the background noise again. And then we're just going to double loop this whole thing. So we're going to double loop this whole thing right now. So let's go do that. Except that on the bottom, it's going to pull one over and then it looks like this. So now it's going to tie a band around here, creating 4 loops, and then I'll place these white bands over here so that they can't open up. So I'm going to fast forward this one quick sec. Okay, so we're going to place the whites here, and then we're going to loom it up, pretend they're not even there, and tie these off with 2 whites. So let's do that right now. And there is a double loop band wrapped around here 4 times, creating 4 loops, okay? So loom this up, pretend the whites aren't even there, tie the top off with 2 whites, and we'll be ready to attach this to the dragon. I'm so excited, so let's go. I'm going to attach this to the body, so let's go. Okay, so we're going to spread this open and put all the legs through the stomach. I'm going to do mine fast because I've already explained this in other videos, but just stick the legs through here on the outside one and do that to all of them. And the leg is poking through the body, so do that to all the legs, so let's go. So then your stomach should look like this, and the back part with the 2 loops that we tied off should be near the tail end. So now we're actually going to attach it, but the stomach is already attached to the legs, like underneath, like so. Okay, so now let's actually attach it and face them forward, so like they're actually facing forward, like this. So now we're going to attach it, attach the actual bands, and we're going to attach it. So let's do that right now. Okay, so now we're going to go through the body's loops, and we're going to pull up the white that we looped up, like this. We're going to pull it through the bands of the body. I'm going to do that to all of them, so I'm going to do it to another one where near a spike, I'm going to pull just all of the bands, and I'm going to pull them up to the top, and do that to all of them, so let's do that right now. Okay, so then it looks like this. You're going to take one, and you're going to pull it through the other one, and then you're going to have that one, and then you're going to pull it through the next one, and then you're going to do that all the way around. So just do that right now. And it ends up going around the head, so I'm going to wrap it around the neck, and so it's unseen. So here we have your adult glare, and I'll see you in just a minute. Thanks everyone for watching my adult glare dragon tutorial. I know I rushed this tutorial, I'm sorry. But it turned out good, and go check out the baby. She's so cute. I love the baby, and very easy, more easy than the adult, so I recommend the baby. And you can just do whatever you want with this spike. I don't care. I'm just gonna take the bands from it. And I hope you liked my video. Go check the baby. Like I said, I did another version, but I'm not posting this version. I don't know. I like the other version. So, I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Peace.